on, guys? This is Clever Robocop, and the ban list is finally here. We've been clamoring for it for a couple of months now. We've been wanting to see what's going to get hit, what's not going to get hit. Hopefully, Maxi's at 3. Hopefully, we get Colossus back. Who knows? But as you can see, first off, Arch Nemesis Protos is now banned. It's one of the ones that we've been talking about in the community for a while now, as far as Sword Soul players having, trying to find different ways of building their boards now. Protos was one of those cards that was an issue. Now we don't have to worry about it anymore. Next, we see Eva. Eva is gone. Eva was one of those resource games with Drytron that, always consistently was there. Eva's no longer a problem now. Kind of hurt Drytron a little bit, but I still think that they'll be one of the decks to still look out for in this upcoming format. Let's see. Let's keep scrolling down. Let's see what we have. Man, Maxi is still on the ban list. Well, we can give up on that dream of having 3 Maxi in our TCG. Wow, Samorg is now banned. I guess that kind of goes with Bird Up a little bit, the tri-list players. I mean, it is a thing though. You have some more, you end on a barrier statue or a Apex Evian. That'll kind of screw up a couple things when it comes to gameplay. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not really too concerned about some more, but it does hurt Tri Brigade, Lyrdos players just a little bit. I think they'll be all right still though. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Um, let's see. Nothing else so far. Imperial Order is now banned. Thank you, Konami. We have been talking about this card forever needing to be banned. I mean, the fact that you cannot play any spells. I mean, most of the decks nowadays, I mean, their main things are spells. That is huge. Imperial Order being banned, it is huge. I mean, RP to me, I just got it, but I am glad that Imperial Order is banned. That is a solid hit, Konami. Good job on that one. All right, so we're gonna keep going on. Okay, so I guess that's the end of the bans. Okay. Wow, Astrograph. We're on the limited list now. Astrograph is unlimited. That does help Pendulum players. That is one of their best cards for the Pendulum archetype. So that's huge. That's pretty good. One, I wish it was at 2, but one will be good. I think they'll be good with 1. As we keep going on, Destrudo and Fairy Tale Snow's back at 1. That's crazy. I like that. I like that. Fairy Tale Snow, we all know is a great card. Destrudo's kind of been lost in our TCG for a while now. I mean, we'll have to see what that does. I mean, obviously it's a free monster on board. I mean, half your life points, but free monster on board is never a bad thing. Let's keep going on. Lunalight Tiger. Wow. Now look, Lunalight players rejoice. Now you can play Lunalights again. Tiger's a huge card. It was a huge choke point for that deck for a while now, not being able to bring monsters back. Um, Now Tiger's just a free special summon from Grave. So maybe we see some Lunalight decks pop up in the next couple of months. We'll have to see. But that is another huge card um, coming off the ban list for Pendulum players just in general. All right, so we're gonna keep going. Leerlust Recital Starling is now at 1. That's another hit to Bird Up. Leerlust Tri-Brigade players, but I feel like it's fair. I mean, you can't have people going into Zeus, just with a free attack on a free attack. So yeah, I like the Lyra Lusk thing at 1. Um, I mean it does hurt Bird Up a little bit, but Zeus is a card. Zeus is a card. So we're gonna keep going. As we can see, Monster Gate. Monster Gate, that's pretty weird. Monster Gate. A Pot of Desires. Pot of Desires at 1. Wow. I mean, you go banish 10, draw 2. I mean, it is a thing. We loved it. Now we don't have to worry about how many we're playing if we're playing it at all now. It is at one, and it'll probably stay at one for the foreseeable future. Wow, that's another unexpected hit that I was not expecting to see. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. That looks like that's it for the limiteds. Okay, so let's see. Unlimbed. I'm just gonna scroll all the way down to the unlimbed. Wow. Okay. A hero lives. Now is at two. I guess that kind of helps hero players a little bit. Fusion Destiny at two. That's good. That way it matches up with the two Fusion Destiny, the two launches that you use for Fusion Destiny. So now you know if you draw either one, it's a little bit bricky, but that's good. I like that. Nadir Servant. That's another card that we've been talking about in the community as far as consistency. I feel like that's a card that should have been hit to two, so that's great for us. Salamer Gray Circle and Scapegoat. We'll have to see. Scapegoat, I mean, that's just token generation. Can't really do anything with that turn one. So, I mean, those two cards could have just went to three, and I don't think it really matters. Salad Regret Circle does help Salad Regret a little bit. I mean, I don't think it's gonna come back to you know meta contention anytime soon, but it's a nice little tier 1.5, tier 2 deck. I feel like you could still play. Finally, we are at the end of the list. We are on the ones that are at three now. Danger Nessie, that's okay. We'll have to see how that figures into the new meta that we're going to be playing in. Skull Crowback Joker, another card that helps Pendulum. I mean, that searches pretty much everything in that deck. Darkness Metal at three. Was at one. I mean, who's really playing Darkness Metal at three now? I mean, with the errata. E-Telly, we're all expecting E-Telly to come back. I mean, with the new punk stuff and the grand creators, you got to sell that. Regeki, that was one of the things me personally, I was looking at. Regeki, I mean, it is great. I mean, free monster removal is nothing to sneeze at. So being able to play three, I don't know if people are going to be playing three necessarily, but playing three is going to be a thing to watch out for. And last but not least, the card that I was not expecting to be on the ban list, Skill Drain is at three. So you remove IO and you give us Skill Drain. I don't know what to feel about that one. I do not know what to feel about Skill Drain. I mean, it does stop everything from activating. I know that there's certain cards, certain decks that can play it, and you don't have to worry about it. But Skill Drain's interesting. Skill Drain is interesting. I'm pretty interested. I want to see how people use Skill Drain in their decks now that it's at three. Because I don't know if people are going to be playing it at three. I mean, I would play it at three, but we'll just have to see. We will just have to see. But yeah, that's the ban list. Uh, I'm surprised at a lot of this stuff that's on here. The Strudo, like I said, pendulums are getting some great support back. The Fairy Tale Snow's big, especially if you have your Beatrice. Um, a lot of this stuff was expected. A lot of this stuff was surprising. Eva, I was not expecting Eva to get banned. I was maybe expecting to get one, but we will see how this shapes out into the new form of our ban list. Or well, with the new ban list. It also says that the next update won't be for a couple of months, so they don't give us a date, which that's a thing. But yeah, that is the ban list in its totality. Yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to let me know what your favorite hit was or not hit on the ban list, and let me know you guys' thoughts.